Hi everyone, welcome to Hunter Gatherer Cooking. I'm doing another video at the Stalking Show 2024. I'm with Dominic today, who's actually going to show you some of the Skotti products, the Skotti Grills. I've actually got one of these myself. Sounds like a line, doesn't it? But I've got one of these at home. I think they're really, really good. I think it fits really, really well with some of the stalking community, because I would bet that a lot of stalkers have some kind of jet boil type equipment in the back of their trucks and things like that, either for a coffee before or after a stalk and things like that. I think this would go really well with that, because it's gas or it's charcoal, and if you do want something to eat, a nice little breakfast after a stalk, and you've got the permission and you can be safe with this, which is the main thing. It's just a mint product that literally, I mean, we'll go through it, but it folds up into something really, really small. So I've asked Dom onto the set today. We'll talk about the grill, and we're going to assemble it, basically.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll show you what it's all about. So thanks for having me, Alex.
You're very welcome.
Looking forward to being here. Skotti, guys, it's a world first in its own right. So not only is it portable, but it's versatile, it's durable, and it performs like any big gas barbecue.
And it's German.
And it's German engineered, German designed.
We know it's well made then.
Yeah, absolutely. We call Skotti the grill that just keeps giving, because it's multifunctional, it's multi-fuel, it just keeps giving and giving, and during the demonstration today, I'll show you that, Alex.
Let's put it together, because
all right.
It is a really, really good bit of kit. I've seen a few of the guys across the sort of socials and things. They're now using them, and they're taking it to the beach and up the mountains and in the woods and things like that. But this is it, isn't it?
Absolutely. So Skotti's new to the UK, and like you've said, now there's a crowd of influencers that have got behind it that love it. It's about taking your cooking adventures outdoors. You've mentioned stalking, which is a great outlet for it. But whether you're camping, hiking, walking, caravanning, motorhoming, solo camping, this grill just goes everywhere and gives people the freedom to cook. So it's a very simple grill. It's designed by Germans, so it's highly engineered, and it's all made from 304 stainless steel.
The steel is
phenomenal.
It's unbelievable. It's still a light product, but it's heavy, it's quality, it is premium.
You're right, it's durable and it's heavy quality material, but weighing in at 3 kilos, this can pop into your rucksack, it can be carried easily down somewhere. So it really makes portable grilling what portable grilling should be.
I said to Dom when we first met, and he didn't know that my channel started on a firebox.
No, I didn't, I remember that.
Which was literally, it was just a very, very, very flimsy firebox. That warped a lot. It was terrible, really, but it did the job. But this is like its big brother on
steroids, a better word,
basically.
isn't it?
But I love the fact that it just folds up into nothing.
Right, so
it's like a jigsaw, isn't it?
Yeah, we just assembled 2 sides together.
It is one of those, I will say, when you look at the instructions, especially as I don't want to generalise blokes, but it's one of those where you look at it and I just had sheer panic.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when you know how to do it,
it's a very simple construction. So we get the 3/4 sides like this together, and then what we're going to do is add in the gas burner. So the gas burner just slots on there. We then put in the gas deflector.
Can we turn it round the other way? Like that's
gas
perfect.
deflector.
Yeah.
So gas burner, gas deflector. What you'll find with Skotti is it's environmentally safe. It's not like a disposable barbecue that's got the opportunity to set fire to headers and moorlands. It's really designed to be safe. We'll then just
I'm very impressed you just said heathers and moorlands.
Yeah, I'm
really impressed.
Put the last section in.
Because I've not tested this, and what I'm interested in is how much heat transfer down.
Zero.
Really?
When you're cooking on gas, there's 0 heat, Alex. When you're cooking on charcoal or wood, we suggest that you put sand or mud or some pebbles in
the tray.
Yeah, just
underneath.
In the tray, just to insulate it. But literally, when we're cooking on gas, we can cook on this.
Yeah.
So in we go like this.
So is this flame retardant?
It's not flame retardant,
but it doesn't need to be.
But it doesn't need to be because there's 0 heat. Last thing we do is slide in the grill grate, and then we'd lock it into place. So what you've got now is a really durable, sturdy, high-performing portable grill that realistically, Alex, takes 60 seconds to assemble.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
And that is solid.
Yeah.
It's not going
Absolutely.
anywhere.
And just to show how the grill gives more, if we actually remove this and we remove the internals,
Yeah.
we've then got what you class as your fire pit. You'd load your wood in,
Yeah.
you'd light it up, and you'd have a nice fire after. So it really is the grill that keeps giving. So at this point, you could change your griddle for a plancher.
Nice.
So you can do 50-50 cooking if you want to do eggs or smash burgers or smash venison burgers even.
Yeah.
So that would simply slide in and lock into place. But this grill doesn't stop, so you get a set of these with it. And these become your tongs. So you slide them in,
I can't wait to be using mine when I'm out
and then
about.
there's your tongs. And if that's not sold it to you, Alex, you've got bottle openers on the end.
Oh, happy days.
Right? If you can't sell a product, tell them it's got a bottle opener on, and it sells.
Do you know what? And that is genuinely, that is better than some tongs, like
it's
actual
super
tongs.
quality. It's super quality.
Okay.
Love it. For a grill that keeps giving, you've got the plancher, the flipper. So you just slide it in, and then you've got yourself a quality flipper. It's all right, isn't it? And if that's not your cup of tea, and you fancy kebabs, Skotti do a beautiful set of stainless steel skewers.
These are really, really
They're
good.
awesome. They're awesome.
Anyone who does like chicken and things like that, if you've got the single prong, you put it on the grill and then you lift it up and all the chicken moves.
yeah.
So the dual prongs are brilliantly.
It is.
And again, they're not flimsy. They're just not flimsy at all. They're just proper bits of kit.
They're super, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're super. And even, again, when we keep saying that this grill keeps giving, the skewers even do something else.
This is like QVC now, isn't it?
So you'd remove your grate,
Right.
and then they simply sit on.
Just on there like
They
that.
just sit on there like that.
So the idea is then that you can turn them like that.
Yeah, the
like
design
that.
just to sit on there
Like that.
with all your whatever meat you want on, and skewer away. Nice.
And it's got the guard to keep everything protected.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it packs up and folds down.
I'm a charcoal fan, so I use this with charcoal.
Right.
Because that's who I am. But Skotti's about quick, convenient, let's get going, let's cook, let's move on.
Which, to be honest, that's what a lot of people want.
Absolutely.
Can we talk gas?
We can talk gas with pleasure.
Because you know your gas, don't you?
I've learned recently about gas.
Gas is not just gas, is it?
No, there
there
isn't.
are gases for different temperatures, basically.
Different temperatures. So this is a Skotti gas, and this is a mixture of butane and propane, 70-30. Now, what Alex is referring to is that this performs in 15 degrees plus. Now, when gas gets cool, or when the environment's colder, the molecules and how gas is, it changes how it acts. So there are gases called performance gas and extreme gas. And basically, the more performance led it is, the more propane's in and the less butane. So you can get gas that will cook at minus 27. You can get gas that will cook at plus 3 degrees. This is a standard spring, summertime gas.
I was going to say, so that's like your summertime.
Yeah, absolutely. And just talking gas, very simply, the regulator screws into here. Making a hash of this, mate. Into there. And then that will simply attach onto the regulator. There's a plus and a minus on the regulator.
Yeah.
So we can cook nice and slow, we can try and smoke foods, or we can sear steaks and reach charming heights.
It's amazing.
So that's the Skotti grill. What there is also, and I used these only the other day when I was making a stew, they've got 304 mess tins that fit on here. So we could boil water in them, we could cook pasta, we could make a chilli, we could cook our beans, and they just lift on and off.
They're brilliant.
They also come with a silicone seal, so they're great airtight containers to take
I
food.
didn't notice that.
Yeah, to take food away with you.
Right, love it.
So, transport food or cook food.
Love it.
That's the Skotti grill.
Do you want to do the lid?
Yeah, do you want to show the lid?
Yeah.
Let's show the lid. So let's get some space.
Lots of announcements. Is it the deer call that I can hear?
Right, put that to one side. Right, so this is the Skotti cap, Alex, and it's got several configurations.
Right.
Now, if you're just going out barbecuing and you want to do a few quick burgers and sausage or a piece of chicken, you know, you don't need to take the lid with you all the time.
Yeah.
If you're settled somewhere, then why would you not use this? Because it gives added advantages. So again, it's very similar to the Skotti grill.
See, even though it looks complicated,
It's only 4 pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can do several things. We can slide these 2 sides in, and then what we create there is a wind guard. So that's the first configuration. You're cooking and you've got wind coming in left and right.
Yeah.
It's a disaster.
Yeah.
So that's the first configuration it'll do for you. The second configuration you can do with this.
Does that help them with, if you're using the gas, does that help with the gas flow?
It doesn't help with the gas flow, but it helps with the gas reaching the food.
Right.
If you've got wind blowing
Yeah,
down
of
on the
course.
gas,
Yeah.
you're not going to get temperature.
Okay.
The next cool configuration that I use a lot is to turn it into a two-zone cooking. And when I say two-zone cooking, what I mean is, and I keep referring to burgers today, I don't know why, maybe I'm hungry, but we can then use it like this. And what we can do here is we can be grilling on this level, and we can be toasting buns or holding our meat on the top. So if there were 6 of us together, I could cook for 6 people on this.
Wow.
It wouldn't mean it'd all be ready at once, but I'd bring my chicken off and rest it on the top while my steak was on, and then I'd bring my steak off to rest while I put some sausage on, and then I could provide a platter for all of us at the same time. So this grill does just keep giving.
Perhaps we should do a thing like how many can you cook for?
Yeah, I think so. Some silly, crazy competition. I mean, Skotti's practical, it works, but it's also a lot of fun. And I think that's the message we want to get out. And I'm liking seeing like comments from people who are saying that they've got Skottis and you know, it's helping their mental well-being because they're finding excuses to go out in nature and just walk and be around nice surroundings.
You can take it anywhere, can't you?
Yeah, Skotti, take it anywhere. So the last configuration I'll show you, which is where it's most commonly used.
This was the one I liked because I figured this out not really knowing that it did it.
Is this the full
Full with the
lid?
different angles.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me show you this one. So this is what the lid is mainly used for, and it's mainly used as a lid that you would have at home on the majority of your barbecues. So slide it down, lock it into place, and there you've got a lid for your Skotti. Now remember these that were your tongs, excuse me, they were your tongs, they were your spatula, they were your bottle opener. They now become the handle to your lid. So there's no burning yourself when removing the lid. This is German engineering
I love it.
at its highest, isn't it?
This is like QVC, isn't it?
And then what you won't notice is that there are actually a couple of grooves here. So if we rock the grill back this way, it will hold it open for us. So we want to cup the lid down because we keep heat in, we keep flavour in, we use less fuel. But there are times when we want to get to our food, and that's what that option gives. There are other times when you don't necessarily want to get to your food, but what you want to do is actually just release some heat. So there's another option there.
So you've got sort of more open and
where it just
and
leaves
less
it open. So we're keeping the smoke and the flavour, but reducing the heat.
I think it's
So
great.
it's just a product that wants to keep giving. I love it. Everyone I know that's got one now love it. And hey, Skotti Grill, just grill anywhere, right?
Love it. Thanks so much for coming on. It's nice to see someone putting it together confidently.
Yeah.
But as I said, even that I've done it once and you figure it out, but once you've done it, you know what you're doing.
It's like anything in life. You need to do it 2 or 3 times to become familiar with
But
it.
it's not rocket science, like the shapes and it just goes together.
And do you know, I think there's just one real good point to mention here, Alex, because we've not hit on this. A standard big gas barbecue in the back garden puts out between 10 to 12,000. It's called BTU,
Right.
British Thermal Units. Skotti knocks out 8,500. So just because the grill is small doesn't mean it doesn't perform. This is just a grill that will follow you anywhere, cook anything for you, deliver your expectations. I love it.
I love it.
We
I
both love it, man.
So what I'll do is I will put all the links for Skotti again into the description below. I would strongly recommend having a little look at that. And if anyone's got one, drop some comments in. Any thoughts, questions, feedback, drop them in. Either myself I'll come back to you, or I'll ask Dom if I don't know something. I think you'll probably see these more and more now across socials and shops and stores and things like that. But it's certainly at this stage, it's a product that just works. And I think for these guys here at the show today, I think that is the perfect bit of kit that can just fold up and sit in the back of the truck.
Yeah, or even
next to them,
whatever they want.
Yeah, absolutely love it. So if anyone's got any questions, drop them in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next video.